was maybe 4 or 5 years old, and I had went down to the creek behind our house. I had come back up, and the door, I was it was one of the old screen doors, except it had a glass bottom and a screen top. And I knocked on it, and nobody comes right away. And I was feeling like, I don't know, ragey. I was feeling bound up, and I screamed and nobody answered, and I screamed and nobody answered, and I got afraid. And so I banged harder, and I slammed my hand right through the door. And these aren't the tempered glass windows that you see today. These are shattery windows that cut. I look down now and I see I still have probably a 3-inch scar on my right wrist. And it was a big cut. And people were on their way. They were coming. They weren't letting me stay outside. They were just on the other side of the house. But they came. My mother found me. We found that I was cut, and they wrapped it up. It's amazing that I didn't need a bunch of stitches. And I remember that because I still have this scar, and because that moment of frustration and upset and just pouring out of me in an uncontrolled way, I didn't understand. I didn't know. It just happened. And and what I take from that is that scars last and the memories do, but they don't hurt forever. I have no negative emotional tie to that moment. I have lessons from it, but I do have this scar. I do have this thing that I can look at, not with pride, like, oh, I earned that scar, but with it as, yeah, that was something that was traumatic when it happened, but it healed, and and it doesn't